Hello again YouTube, this is Pure230688 aka BW Angelos, and today I'll be bringing you a Spectator online commentary battle. In this battle I am not actually in it at all. This is my clanmates, BW Aileron and BW Raldsen. This is the Tourney we were all in, and it has no name, this Tourney. We were all in it. It was a clan v clan battle. It felt like to me that it was all clans versus our clan, but as we played 6 and the others 2, but you know, let's not get into the details. Okay, so I said I'd upload this for Raldsen because he gave me the new video editing kit, which I'm using at the moment. So this is my thanks to him, and I'm going to do his 2 vids. He played 2 battles he won, I should say. They lost the 3rd one, which I won't be showing. Yeah, this is the 2 battles they played. The first one is against the Patriots clan. There are their names, A. Kelly and Mole 3. Okay, they're both playing as Great Britain, and after an initial rush by Raldsen, he has successfully completely broken the British line. It is scattered and all over the place. The only thing that does any damage to Raldsen's main army is these 3 cannons here. Watch what they do to his cav. See how I'll pan over now. That kills a lot of Raldsen's cav. Perhaps he should have taken the cannon out before going for the cav, but never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can see how he's isolating the pockets of British resistance he's isolating 1 unit at a time and grouping 4 units. In that case, he's got his riflemen as a meat shield for his men, and they're taking the hell is a square doing there? Oh, I have no idea what is a square there, but you know, never mind. Aileron, on the other hand, is doing some smart stuff as well. He has sent his light cav way into the back, and the British heavy cav have decided to chase it. Now, British heavy cav, any heavy cav, are lard asses, and they'll never be able to catch light cav, who are much faster. Okay, so I might as well explain the rules for this tourney. The rules were no camping, no spamming Winboosh or Fergusons, and yeah, that was about it really. Okay, you can see how Aileron's taking out the artillery train in the back. That's what his main aim was with his light cav, but the British cav caught up with him, and he wasn't quick enough to get out of it. But it doesn't matter, because the light cav, he likes sacrificing his light cav, unlike me. So yeah, that's probably for the best. He destroyed the RT train, so they did their job. Okay, Raldsen's virtually finished with his British guy. He did the initial rush forward. Then he uses skirmishers as a meat shield and pushed very close to the British line, and the British line panicked and split off into a number of different battles, and Raldsen has successfully isolated and destroyed most of the resistance. Aileron, on the other hand, is doing well, it's sort of like fire and retreat tactics. You know, he just fires a volley, then he pulls his skirmisher line back, and then he pulls his line infantry back as well. So yeah, that's quite a good tactic. Most players use it when being faced with a large army that's trying to flank you. It's generally an annoying tactic. Not many people like it when your opponent runs away, but that's the whole point of it, really. You annoy your opponent, and they make mistakes. Raldsen's forces are split off at the moment. They're just dealing with everything that's left. And you can see here that the artillery train, now since the last patch, artillery is, when it's limbered up, is bulletproof. So you can have a limbered up artillery train and just ride it around and nothing can shoot it. So yep, that's another great thing that the 3rd patch did, was to make the artillery horses bulletproof. They're like armoured horses now. So yeah, that's another brilliant thing. I wonder if they'll fix that in 1.4. Probably not, but you know, that's CA for you. Okay, you can see Aileron has done it again. Because his opponent only has 2 skirmishers, 2 Fergusons, and a lot of line, he's just pushing his skirmishers forward, giving a volley, then pulling his line back. His line gives a volley, then he pulls his line back, his skirmishers give a volley. Very good tactic, really. It allows you to minimise losses, but also create a great deal of damage to your opponent. Now, the British cav who had come from dealing with the light cav have come back and are and are attacking Aileron and Raldsen's line. That's just a pan in on Raldsen's blue men. He does love his blue men, probably because they're whoop-ass units. They can kill a lot and not lose too many. Okay, you can see how Aileron engaged the British cav with his heavy cav. That does a very smart thing. He lures the British cav stay locked on, and they go straight into his squares. Raldsen squares, I should say. So that's good teamwork between Raldsen and Aileron. You can also see how Aileron brings in a strike on the Fergusons, who are facing the wrong way. Notice the very thin line employed by the British units. This is because they're trying to envelop Aileron's army, who's in tighter boxes. But in thinner lines, they're much more vulnerable to cavalry strikes. Now, after luring the British cav into the Swiss squares, Aileron recharges his heavy cav back into them and kills them all off. So there you go. That's an extremely good way of dealing with superior cavalry. Okay, so these vids are going to be like a highlight reel of the two battles that my allies played, my clanmates I should say. I will upload the 3 that I played, and yeah, these, like I said, these were just thanks to Raldsen. You can see how his blue men have got 2 experienced chevrons. I think, if I remember right, they nearly killed 300 men. So yeah, he used them extremely well in that battle. You can see how now the British guy is on the run as Raldsen's joined in, and yeah, yeah, that was it. That was actually the end of that battle. This is the second one now. God, that was like quick. I didn't even realise that was coming. Never mind. It's okay. This is the second battle now. Like I said, it was a highlight reel, and I have had to squeeze 2 battles into one. Okay, this time Aileron's playing as France, and Raldsen's playing as Prussia, and their opponents are the VLRR clan. VLRR clan, that's it. And the Vive la Revolution remnants or something. And this time they're playing a bit more aggressively, as well Aileron is anyway. Instead of being passive and letting Raldsen do most of the work, Aileron's decided to rush the wood this time. You can see now, you might have seen right at the start of the clip, there was shells exploding. That's howitzers in the wood. They do a tremendous amount of damage to some of Aileron's units later on. Anyway, it's quite annoying really, because howitzers have an accuracy of like 35, is it? So when I use howitzers, I never hit anything, but I always find that when the enemy uses howitzers, I always get hit. So yeah, not good. Okay, Raldsen's done his standard aggressive push towards the Dutch. Well, who's he playing now? He's playing Prussia as well. Yeah, he's done his standard aggressive push towards the Prussian line, and the Prussian deployed stakes, but that doesn't help anyone. You can see there. Oh bloody hell! You can see the howitzer shells landing everywhere, killing all of Aileron's men. One landed right in the middle of it, and then 2 more landed right in the middle of it. So yeah, bad luck to Aileron, because all the shots that the howitzers fired have landed straight on top of him so far. Okay, so the American has gone a bit loco here. He's pushed very, very close to Aileron's line, and they're all in tight boxes, and Aileron's just shooting him in the face. And he rushed his cav in, but they got caught in squares. So yeah, not the best tactics, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. So anyway, the Prussian, like I said, had deployed stakes. So Raldsen rushes forward with his Jaegers and engages, uses them as a meat shield so he can bring his line closer forward. But the VLRR guy does a good thing and pushes his skirmishers forward to use them as a meat shield against Raldsen's line. But this is the key part of the battle on this side. Raldsen mops up the Prussians' cav and begins basically rolling up the whole flank. You can see again that the howitzer shells are landing. Aileron eventually takes them out by dispatching a cav unit round, but I can't show it because okay, those guys are quite close together there. Don't think you can miss even with a musket at that range, but I imagine they will. Yeah, that's basically all that happened in this battle. Was the standard push by Raldsen, then mopping up the flank with superior cav. Well, not superior cav, he just used better tactics. He pinned them in with his cav, then used his line to shoot them. You can now see how he's dispatching his line back in, and he's flanking the Prussian now. Once he does this, he brings his cav back into play, and then he starts rolling up the flank, as you can see here. Aileron basically holds the wood and denies the enemy possession. irritates the enemy with his skirmishers. They rush him and charge him. He pulls his skirmishers back. They get stuck in his line, and then his superior line, because they have a stronger attack than the Frenchies, he destroys the American units. Now here, this is typical Aileron. He decides to use his skirmishers to finish off the last American units instead of his line. He could quite clearly just rushed in his skirmishes and killed everyone, but no, not rushing his skirmish, rushing his line, I say. But no, let's just shoot him from range, you know, a leisurely approach to things. I can't show you the end or the results screen because I don't have enough time, but it's safe to say Raldsen and Aileron won that match. Good game to the Patriots, the VLRR, and my BW guys. Until next time.